This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. This video here does not quite have a new topic, but the new thing to me is who exactly sneaks in something positive about Johnny Depp that the fan base has been saying about Johnny for a long time. Now, if you guys follow pop culture, maybe Star Wars, Marvel, things like that, you might know that Forbes has a lot of media shills. They play identity politics, and they're not very nice in general to fan bases. They do, however, do some great financial box office breakdowns, but I was pretty surprised to find in this article that, like you'll see, they hint towards the fact that Johnny's getting the short end of the stick because of his gender. So it's called Petition to Remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 attracts more than 1.5 million signatures, which we know already from, I think, a week ago, maybe a little more, but this is from November 30th, and they just pitched in. And it's also a great thing to see a platform like Forbes, whose readership is not necessarily Johnny fans or pop culture fans. They've got a more diverse base of fans they can expose some things to, like this right here. And for all you guys who are saying the petitions do nothing, well, this is proof that it doesn't do nothing. Because when a platform like Forbes picks it up, that's a sign it's getting traction, exposure, people are seeing it, it's getting out there. People from Warner Brothers check out Forbes. Everyone does. If you don't exactly know them, I'm sure you've heard the name at some point. So let's see what they got. The messy, prolonged legal battle between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp recently resulted in Depp's removal from the Fantastic Beasts franchise, where he was promptly replaced by Mads Mikkelsen. Now, an online petition demanding that Amber Heard be removed from the upcoming Aquaman 2 has received more than 1.5 million signatures. The petition was created by Jeannie Larson, who is aiming for 3 million signatures. In the description, Larson writes, "Men are victims of domestic abuse just like women. This must be recognized and action must be taken to prevent a known abuser from being celebrated within the entertainment industry." Pretty perfect. And let me stop here by saying the fact that they are printing this is a great thing. That's a great message to put out there, and they're actually printing the fact that millions of people think Amber is a known abuser. The legal battle between the two Hollywood stars inevitably became a proxy for culture war, as Depp's removal from Fantastic Beasts was widely viewed as a victory for Heard, whose acting career doesn't appear to have taken a hit. Now, this is the part where you'll recognize as something we've been trying to say all along. Neither of the two actors have proved hugely popular in their respective roles. Indeed, many film buffs viewed the recasting of Grindelwald to Mads Mikkelsen as an upgrade, while Heard's wooden performance in Aquaman wasn't particularly well received. So they didn't actually compliment either actor, so whatever, I'll let that go. They've got some shitty opinions floating around, trust me, but like I said, this article's mostly positive. But this culture war isn't about either of these blockbusters, it's about how the entertainment industry and the public respond to domestic abuse accusations and how gender shapes assumptions. That's the line. How gender shapes assumptions, which is what a lot of us have been saying all along, is that there's a lot of identity politics being played here. The fact that Johnny's a man is one of the main reasons that he's not being taken seriously, or the evidence isn't being taken seriously by certain parties. Now, we know it's being taken seriously by most people, but it's not being taken seriously enough because we see that, like the article points out, Amber Heard is not suffering a penalty at all. It remains to be seen whether executives at DC Entertainment and Warner Bros. Will respond to the petition. Aquaman 2 is currently scheduled for a 2022 release, with Patrick Wilson and Jason Momoa set to reprise their previous roles. Now, of course, I gave Forbes the benefit of the doubt, and I said this is a positive article, which overall it is. And my theory is this: even if you don't mean well, even if you are doing the right thing for the wrong reasons, which I'll get into, you're still putting the info out there. And not everybody's going to think super hard about every word you say and your intentions, so simply putting out there that Amber is a known abuser and this petition is crawling up to 2 million signatures is a great thing. Now, the one thing I was thinking is Forbes kind of follows the money, okay? They take a look at who's on top and they shill them out a lot of the time. For the Star Wars Disney movies, they shilled it completely. There was no negative articles when there was plenty of negativity around it with the fan base. In this case, I think they might be taking Johnny's side because they see that Dior has made some serious profit off Johnny, and they're making a long bet that in the long run, Johnny's going to earn more money than Amber, which is probably possible. This will blow over. Johnny's got a fan base since the early 80s, and once this settles down, or even if he wins, he's going to be back riding the horse and probably in some way being successful. Now Amber, she's getting older, and she doesn't really have a solid foundation for her resume, for her career. She's done a few movies, but not so much. She doesn't have a fan base. Her social media is not growing by even like, I don't know, a couple of thousand people a day. It's just sitting there basically. I think she's losing fans. So, in 5 years, where's Amber going to be? In 5 years, where's Johnny going to be? And most likely, even though it seems like, Johnny's down now, it's probably not permanent. And they might be taking that bet, and that's what I mean by the right thing for the wrong reasons. That's my speculation based on reading the articles for like 2 years and covering them with Star Wars. Having said that, like I said, it's still a great article and a great thing they're doing. And it's a great platform because it's not the usual pop culture platform like if you guys maybe know The Blast, or even something like the Daily Mail, or one of the tabloid type things that just shoot up articles there and they just play both sides of something. This is Forbes, which is even better because they're a little bit more serious toned also. Some of the other tabloids and things have kind of a gossipy he said she said thing and they move with the wind. Forbes does that too, like everyone else, but they also have a very serious financial side, so it's just a different type of platform, and that's why I was really happy to see it on here. I'll follow them. Don't be surprised if they turn around in like a week, because that's what they do. Not everyone on the staff agrees, and they do play both sides, but I'll follow it, and for now, this is good. You guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Consider subscribing here. I'm always hectic. It's kind of a makeshift channel, but the content comes out. I gotta get to my memberships, a little better. That'll happen soon. For now, we're done. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.